It's always the first
You're
take.
listening to the True Bull Podcast
Yes.
with Goonie and Nemo. You want to hear it now?
Shit.
You want to hear it live?
Tomorrow.
That's right.
Hey, tape recorder, listen to this. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 324 of the True Bull Virtual Cast, with Goonie and Nemo.
All right. Yeah, it
Brought
is.
to you by, we'll skip that out and it'll be our first take.
No, it's not going to be nothing.
Brought to you by Goonie and Nemo. Brought to you by Nemo Graphics. See, I don't even know. We're going to have to start
You know
over
what?
now.
This is all bull
Can we
corn
start over?
anyway.
Can we
We
start,
start
over? Okay,
over.
we'll start over. Okay, yeah.
Nope, we're not starting over.
Yeah.
We only do one take.
That's right. True Bull Virtual Cast brought to you, Goonie and Nemo, brought to you by Nemo Graphics.
All right.
And recorded live at the virtual Country Nemosa Studios
Woo.
in bare-assed Waxahachie, Texas. That's right.
I like that.
First name Matthew, last name Aras. Matthew Bare-ass.
Today is September 4th, and what makes it a Wednesday, right?
That is true.
And
That
I
is
am
Wednesday.
still retired.
Wow. Yeah, you're very tired.
I'm okay with that.
Tell you what, we got a great episode lined up for you. First, we're going to talk a little football and then get to Super Granny.
All right.
So
I know nothing about football, so go.
football season starts tomorrow.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
So before kickoff, we wanted to get our pre-week one predictions, what you think's going to happen for the season. So,
Panthers in the hunt.
okay, I believe it.
Don't care much about fantasy.
That's right. So if everything went the way you wanted, who would be in the Super Bowl this coming season?
Dallas and I'm going to say Kansas City.
Wow. And now, who do you think is going to be in it? Now, who do you want and who do you think? Two different
Panthers
things.
and the Longfellow Middle School Spartans.
Okay, so that's who you want, but do you think the Cowboys and Kansas City?
No.
Okay, so that being said, Kansas City's going for a three-peat, never been done in the Super Bowl era. Do you think that Kansas City would win that Super Bowl, or is Cowboys going to keep them from hitting that third one?
Cowboys will win it.
Wow.
God, I hate the Cowboys.
For mine, who do I want to be in there? I think it would be Dallas playing Kansas City, just like you, and I
How
think
about
Dallas,
that?
in a perfect world, Dallas would win that thing.
That wasn't scripted. That's pretty good.
Now, that being said, who do I think is going to go to Super Bowl 59 in
Please, Longfellow.
in
Please,
New Orleans? It's going to be Kansas City over San Francisco. It's going to be a rematch of Super Bowl 58.
Wow.
For me, it was them signing Brandon Ayuk, San Francisco. That's going to get them back to the Super Bowl. But 2 years in a row, they're going to take it in the back cheeks from Kansas City.
Wow.
Back cheeks.
That's how they take it.
Back cheeks, back. All right.
No.
So yeah, so that's pretty much what I think is going to happen. Who do you think could have a good chance at the MVP at the end of the year?
I'm going to have to say LeBron.
Okay, LeBron is a good choice. That's
Yep.
a solid choice there.
I don't like
as long as
LeBron.
ESPN gets a vote, I think he might win.
All right.
For me, I think if the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl, I think you have to give it to Dak because he's going to get a payday if that happens.
It's his last year, too.
Yeah, if Kansas City wins it, then I guess you'd have to give it to Mahomes because he's going to be that guy.
Yeah. Plus, it's going to be his last year. So
It does something that no other quarterback has ever done. But LeBron might win it just because
because it's going to be his last year.
there's a huge swell of support for LeBron.
Plus, his balls are bigger.
That's true. He does have big balls.
Much bigger than the footballs.
Yeah, that's right. I'll show him a foot of balls.
All right.
But now that being said,
All right.
don't discount C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. They have a chance if they can just keep it together. Injuries, just like every other team, if they can keep that injury bug from biting them, I think they could make some noise in the AFC and in the NFL too. You just don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. McCaffrey with San Francisco, they've got
plus the Waxahachie Indians.
the Waxahachie William. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
They are very, very true. It's true to form, true to life, true to Texas, true Texas barbecue.
And plus, they have the greatest music in the world.
In Waxahachie?
Yeah. Because I'm going to be there pretty soon.
Wow. I was thinking because you're not there.
I'll be there, and I'm going to be hosting all of the music festivals. I'm going to be hosting and spearheading every music
all
festival.
Of the music festivals?
Yep,
Just
to
the
include the
Waxahachie?
9/11.
That's true. That'll happen.
Well, what do you know?
That's true.
On the subject of 9/11...
Right, yeah, that's supposed to be what we talk about after the Super Granny
No,
episode.
we ain't got time to talk after.
Well, we're not going to talk after Super Granny? Are you kidding me? We always talk after Super Granny.
You mean there's an episode?
Yes, there's an episode. I mean, why wouldn't there be an episode? I told everybody there's an episode of Super Granny.
You said that 12 times already.
Are you saying that we don't have an episode of Super Granny? I mean, you're gonna violate the coded trust.
If we had the right producers and the right recording equipment.
I don't even know who we have. Is it right or is it wrong? I don't know who it is, but I'll tell you one thing.
It's going to be true.
It's going to be great. It's going to be May. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do some Super Granny.
We need your help, Super Granny.
Help us.
Super Granny, Super Granny, Super Granny, when people need help. Super Granny, fast to the rescue when people need help.
I'm back.
We return to the bowling alley, Cock and Bowl Lanes, where Super Granny is talking to Hey Dude and Bougie Bitch. They hold the key to finding La Brena Insana. Super Granny, Revenge of the Baddies, returns.
Okay, so where can I find La Brena Insana, Hitos?
Oh man, this is my jam, dude.
I blew out my flip-flop, sniffed an old poop chart.
Yeah.
You pendejos need to cállate el hocico. What kind of song is that?
It's yacht rock, Super Granny, but that's not important. We need the information.
Bougie, dude man, ándale. Where is La Brena Insana?
When the skies go dark, out where the wild things are.
Sing it, Granny, dude, sing it.
Super Granny, let's go.
All right, let's go crazy. Let's get turned.
Oh, do.
3 hours later.
Super Granny, stop singing and get to work.
Okay. Hey, dude, what do you know about La Brena Insanas?
Hey, dude, well, Granny, she always used to make fun of our singing. She would get all Rowdy Styles and throw apples and kiwi at us, dude.
Okay, sounds fair.
Bougie, where can we find her? Does she have a home?
I never saw her anywhere but here, she used to, bowl all day and scream about the good old days, before the regional finals in 1989 in Waxahachie. That kind of got her,
What does that have to do with Super Granny, bitch?
Blister, you don't have to call her that. You be birdie, hombre. Chinitas.
That's her name, Super Granny. Bougie bitch. What does La Brena want with Super Granny?
Well, apparently, Super Granny cheated La Brena out of that winning title in the finals match. She's been out for revenge ever since.
Yeah, Blister, dude, vengeance consumed her. Now she's gone plumb loco, dude. Cuckoo in the
I
kolaches.
get my favorites.
Bats in the belfry,
All right,
dude.
okay, yeah, sure, we get it. But if you don't know where she is, then we just spinning our wheels out here. Let's regroup at your place, Super Granny.
All right.
Back at Super Granny's lair.
Super Granny, what do you remember about it, 1989?
Well, the Berlin Wall came down, Nintendo came out with the Game Boy, and Taylor Swift was born, and Super Granny was dancing the night away to the Love Shack and the Milli Vanilli.
No, Super Granny, I mean Waxahachie, the regional finals in 1989. What do you remember about that?
Well, Waxahachie was all barren and bare-assed as far as the eye could see. No liquor stores, terrible enchiladas, and everybody walked around dressed like Madonna. Pinche pendejos.
Oh, tú.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. The Simpsons started in 1989, too.
6 hours later.
Blame it on
Hey,
Lorraine.
Super Granny, please focus.
Both us?
Is Super Granny, you need to concentrate to remember the past, you know?
Cockeyed Javi, what are you doing here?
See, well, Juno, the mattress behind the alley is not very comfortable.
Oh, you're right about that mattress, Javi. It's not comfortable at all.
Oh, how did you know, Super Granny?
Well, you know, you tell him, Blister. But not, I got pork marble.
Will Super Granny remember what 1989 means in time to save the world?
I hope so.
Tune in next time for part 4 of Super Granny, Revenge of the Baddies.
Wow.
Woo, Super
Oh, no.
Granny. Focus, Bofus?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Super Granny? Is she
Pulled
ever
out
gonna-
all the stops on that
She
one.
pulled something out. I don't know. But
Super
Waxahachie? Really? I mean,
Dude, I am so excited.
dude, it's going to be great. Yeah,
this-
next episode, it's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
Super Granny's definitely going to have to make some headway in finding Labrina and Sena.
Well, for all of you people who had stuck around and listened,
That's true.
We've got some more fun stuff.
That's true. What do we have coming up next Wednesday, September 11th?
We got stuff.
That's true. We're going to be over at Smoke Sky Bar, 501 East Crockett. It's the SA 110 Brotherhood Brew Bash. What is that, you might ask?
It is so fun. It is so many memories. It is
I think it is.
it is what it is. It's a bash. It's an after party from all of the firefighters, all of the volunteers, and anybody
First
else who
responders,
has
yeah.
climbed the Tower of the Americas.
Yes,
Now, it is all for remembering the firefighters and the first responders and the civilians who passed.
We will never forget.
Right.
Forget. 23 years ago, next Wednesday, when the towers fell, the heroes there who died and those who gave their life protecting others to the very end. So they down at the tower, they do the tower climb. So,
Every year.
So for the 23rd year, 23rd anniversary of it, Smoke has agreed to hold that party for us.
And those guys are awesome.
They are. We went and did a walkthrough at the place yesterday. It looks like it's going to be great. Speaking of which, they're going to be having some commemorative glasses that look really cool.
I want 2 of them.
You buy one and they give you the first beer free. And then find folks at Smoke Sky Bar, and then come on out and grab one of their barbecue plates that they're going to have. It's family friendly, pet friendly,
Absolutely.
and music friendly, because we are going to have some great heavy hitters out there next Wednesday.
On the big stage.
That's right. We're going to have Dave Gibson.
Yes.
Awesome guy. He's been on the podcast before. Also, Aaron Tilt. He's going to have.
Now, mind you, these are all firefighters themselves,
that's right.
too.
That's right.
Actually donating their time for the cause.
Aaron
Thank
Tilt
you.
will be out there. Also, Ben Meyer and his duo with Jonathan Hernandez. They're going to be out there.
Not bad.
Yeah, they've been on the podcast as well. So they are always been supporters, and they agreed to come out and donate their time. Also, Virtual Country will be out there, the 4-piece, and we'll also have the 3-piece out there.
The 3-piece with cheese.
That's right. Valadez will be out there playing bass with us.
X has been playing in so many bands.
That's right.
As along with us too.
Exactly.
Three Beards.
Right.
He's playing
been
in the
playing
band
with
now.
The Mad Boys. He's also playing. I forget the other band he's playing with, but he's got so many bands that he's playing with currently. So he's going to come and sit in with us, since Mikey, our regular bass player, is going to be out of town. But do us a favor. Come on out next Wednesday to the tower climb. Climb the tower. See what's going on, and then join us for the after party at Smoke Sky Bar. It's going to start probably about 9 o'clock.
Yes,
that's when the first
DJ Renation's going to be spinning.
Renation will be spinning
right
it.
First thing in the morning, and then hoping that the rest of the musicians have chimed in.
That's right.
Hopefully we can get them a slot in time.
We might
to
even
include
have
Mike Contreras from Shady Blades.
That's right.
Who else?
Ruben Pacheco. We're trying
we're gonna
to
get
set
him.
schedules to see if we can
can't
work.
make that move.
But do us a favor, come on out and support and help us. Never to forget September 11th, and buy these musicians a beer, buy them a plate. Tell them thank you, shake their hands, because they're all donating their time.
That's freaking
it's
awesome.
Good time.
I love it.
And thank Smoke Skybar for hosting the event. They stepped up to the plate and have done a great job. We can't wait to see everybody out there and have a good time of fellowship, but also remembrance for those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tape recorder, all the firefighters, first responders, families, friends, get the word out. Let's get these people out here. Let's have a good time, and let's just enjoy some time together while we can.
Exactly.
So I think it's an A shift on fire. So I think the B shift and C shift should be available. I need everybody out there. Come on
out. Come on out. Support and like I said, just help us to celebrate the lives of those who gave everything and enjoy the day out with family. Like I said, we're gonna have beer, barbecue, music, and everybody's welcome. Even
and a special guest,
pet friendly.
What?
Pet friendly. We're gonna have so many special guests. We're still adding as we speak. So
yes.
Keep checking the website and the page over at SA110, the
we'll
Brotherhood
be spitting
Brew Bash.
it out on the True Bull Virtual Cast on Facebook too. So
that's right.
Just copy and paste, send them out. Let's get some people out there.
Exactly. So we've always wanted to be a part of this. Anytime we're available, we make sure that we're out there celebrating this event and helping do what we can to just bring attention to it.
Right on.
And we'll keep on doing it as long as they'll have us. Even though you're retired, I know firefighting has always been near and dear to our hearts, because our uncle Rini Quintanilla was one of the original badasses when it came to fire.
Moment
fighting.
of silence real quick.
Yep. Listening to the stories of the other folks who were there. Last year when we were there, somebody was there from Indiana, and he had been there with at the all the other tire climbs. He'd tried them in different states, different cities, and he just wanted to go to as many as possible. And he had surgery on his lungs, but he still showed up and played the bagpipes. He played Amazing Grace, and afterwards he was like, "Well, I apologize. I've had some, surgery a few weeks back, and I haven't really." It sounded beautiful. You would have never known that he had surgery, but he wanted so much for it to be better than how it'd been.
Got it.
Hearing different stories about who's been where, who's been to the actual monument there in New York. Seeing the people, kind of break down as they talk about stories about their brothers.
It's surreal.
Yeah, and also the September 11th, they have the honorary at the park in Colorado Springs.
Oh yes,
that is September 11th. Yeah,
that's where they have all the fallen who have passed the year prior, and they go on the wall at the IAFF memorial.
That thing is,
and there's going to be about 900 pipers and drummers there.
Wow.
This coming week, next couple of weeks up in Colorado. So,
so they do that.
Look out for them, and don't hit a piper.
That's right. We have a piper down.
We
have
a
piper down. So we hope everybody remembers that date, whether you celebrate it or remind yourself of it at work or at home or just wherever you're at, or if you decide to come on out, make that tower climb and join us at the festivities afterwards. We hope that you take some time and thank somebody who who's a first responder, and tell them, take some time out of your day to thank them, and it'll make all the difference in the world to them.
And everybody else, once you listen to this podcast,
yep,
grab it, send it to somebody else.
Share it with somebody that you know. Share it with your favorite first responder, and let them know where we're going to be next Wednesday. And come out and join us. Have a good time. We'll shake your hand. We'll buy you a beer. Just come on out and mention us, and we will hopefully see you guys next week. If we don't have a podcast before then, we hope that you guys have a great day.
Do it.
And enjoyed episode 324 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goody and Nemo.
All right, go Spurs.
Brought to you by all the Ensetios and all the peoples. And Super Granny will be back.
I'll be back. I'll be here. I'll be all over the place. I'll be there. I'm going to have myself a glass of water, and then I'm probably going to make it real cold till it turns to ice. Then I'm going to pour my bourbon over it, and then we're going to have some bourbon. We're going to have a little bit of barbecue, maybe a little cervezas, and maybe a little bit of that too. You never know. I'm going to be all right.
Of course you will.
I'm going to be a Betty. Woo, chit, woo. Oh, yes. The frijoles over at the smoker, they all right?
Okay. Bye-bye.
That's right.